Good morning, everyone. Myself, Assistant Professor Chetan Devashish Ghosh. Today, we will go through with golden rules of accounting. This golden rule will help us to understand why and how we need to post entries in various accounts, whether it is trading account, whether it is profit and loss account, or whether it is a statement that is balance sheet. So let us quickly go through with these golden rules. Remember, if we are clear with the golden rules, it would be very easy for us to understand what is happening and why is happening in the various, accounts or the entries that we have in accounting. Now, you can treat this video as a base for the subject known as accounting for managerial decisions. Now, let us quickly go ahead and learn the golden rules. Before we learn the golden rules, we need to understand that we divide each and every account into three broad categories. First is real account, second is personal account, and the third one is nominal account. When we talk about real account, it means any assets, any goods which are deal within the business are considered to be a real account. Then what is personal account? Personal accounts are those accounts which are associated with a normal human being, that is a person, or else a name which is given to an artificial person. When I talk about an artificial person, it can be a company, it can be a firm, it can be an organization. Okay, that is also considered to be a personal account. And the last category of account that we are going to learn is about nominal account. What is nominal account? Accounts, those are related with expenses, those are related with income, gain, losses, profits. Those accounts are considered to be a nominal accounts. Now, let us understand, if I identify a given account is a real account, where should I post? Should I post it at the debit side or should I post it at the credit side? There is a golden rule that we need to follow. It will make our life easy in order to understand where we need to post. Once I identify a given account is a real account, I need to ask myself whether it is coming in the business or whether it is going outside the business. If a given account is a real account and it is coming in the business, then it would be posted at the debit side. And if the given account is a account which, if a given account is a real account which is going out the business, would be considered as credit, would be posted at the credit side. Let us try to understand with an example. For example, cash. Cash is a real account. Similarly, all the fixed assets are a part of real account. Land and building, plant and machinery, furniture fixture, then trademark, copyright, okay, long-term investment, they all are a part of a real account. Now, when I say the cash is coming in the business, then in that case, I have identified the cash is a real account. Then I can post the cash at the debit side. If I am making payment of cash to my suppliers or to anyone who is dealing with the business, here my cash is flowing out. So the cash has to be recorded at the credit side. That is how the golden rule of real account is implied. I hope so you are clear. Now let's move to the next account, that is personal account. When I talk about personal account, as I said at the beginning of this video, that when we deal with the personal account, we consider that either we are talking about a human being, a person, the name of a person, whether it is Ram, Rahim, Aman, etc., etc., their personal account, or else I'm talking about a company, or else an entity which has a legal existence. For example, Raman Sons Company, okay, ABC Limited, they all are personal account. Now, when a person or a personal account is receiving something from the business, would be considered and would be posted at the debit side. That is why the golden rule has come for the personal account, debit the receiver. And if we as a company receiving something from a person or else from a supplier, then he or she would be considered, or the supplier would be considered as giver for the organization. So we will post him or her at the credit side. So for the personal account, we have golden rule, which is debit the receiver, credit the giver. Once I identify the given account is a personal account, and once I identify that this personal account is the receiver of a particular thing, then he has to be posted at the debit side. Once I identify this personal account is the giver of something, then he has to be posted at the credit side. Now, moving to the last type of account, which is a nominal account. Okay, the golden rule. Now, let us first understand what exactly nominal account is. Nominal account includes those accounts which are related with income, expenses, losses, profit. Example of salary. Salary is something which is paid by the company. So it is an expense for the company. So we can say that salary is an nominal account. On the other hand, commission. If company is receiving commission for any task that he has performed, then in that case, the company would say it is my income. If company is paying commission to any of the agent, then the same commission would be considered as expense. Now it would be very easy once we look at the trial balance while we solve the sum. It would be very easy to understand, but we need to have the fundamentals in our place. Okay, so commission can be at the debit side as well as at the credit side. Similarly, if a company is receiving an interest, then it is an income for the company. But if company is paying an interest, then it is an expense for the company. Now, it means you can see interest at the debit side and as well as at the credit side. Now, the question comes when I would see interest at the debit side and what exactly it would mean, and when I see interest at the credit side, what exactly it would mean. So, let us try to understand this in a very simple example. When I say I received an interest, it is an income. Okay. So anything which is considered, if the nominal account is my income or profit or gain, it has to be posted at the credit side. If the nominal account, for example, I have paid interest to someone else, if it is an expense or loss, then in that case, it has to be posted at the credit side. What exactly it means? The nominal account golden rule says that all the expenses and losses should be posted at the debit side, and all the incomes and profits should be posted at the credit side. So these are the golden rules that we need to keep in our mind while preparing trading account, profit and loss account, or else a balance sheet statement. It would be helpful for us in order to solve the sums. That's it for now. Thank you.